selling real and Chevy.
Hey everyone, welcome to I Just Watched. I'm Joseph.
And I'm Eric. I don't know why I was doing that hand.
Alright, cool. Hey.
Quotations all around. Quotations
Yeah, hey.
Are we even here? I don't even know.
Wow. Damn.
Question your reality.
Sad bunny.
Question your existence.
But no, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to talk about Gemini Man, starring Will Smith and also starring younger Will Smith.
And other Will Smith.
And then another Will Smith. No, I'm just playing.
Starts at 3. Think about
Then baby Will Smith. No, I'm just
a
playing.
whole army of Will Smith.
Oh, bro, Will Smith. But no, before we jump into it, gotta hit you with the spiel. If you like this video, which hopefully you do, click that like button, click the subscribe, and the little bell icon.
Ding. 2 for 2.
Yo, to stay tuned to see more of our shenanigans. There's a lot to come, so we enjoy the fact that you guys watch us, the comments and all that. We appreciate it. But let's jump into it. Gemini Man. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so let's jump into it. Gemini Man. I heard before I saw it, a lot of people saying it was no bueno, no good. And honestly, I liked it. I don't think it's the best movie of the year. I definitely don't think it's one of the best action films in recent years. But I think it's a good film. There's some really good CG moments, and then there's a few CG moments where I'm like, well, you clearly had to focus on the other one more, I guess, because this is a little faulty. The story was entertaining and interesting. We had some cool action scenes. And I'm a fan of Will Smith, so I enjoyed it in that sense. I thought it was interesting, it was entertaining. I remember we were watching it, we were kind of like, okay.
The more...
Okay,
the
now
more
I gotta focus.
The more we kept watching, it was kind of... Because at first we just started watching it, we were just kind of like out of it, because it starts off slow. It really does.
Yeah.
And then, something happens. And then you're like, okay, I'm intrigued. Mm-hmm. And then another thing happens, you're like, oh.
Okay.
And then it just keeps better. And you're just like
progression.
By the time you're already halfway there, and you're already at the edge of the seat because you want to know more about it.
Yeah, you're intrigued.
Well, that's how I felt.
Yeah, no, definitely, I agree. Because if to put it in perspective, we were watching it, and when we started out, we are kind of leaning back, like, okay, oh, that's kind of cool. Little by little, next thing you know, we're sitting forward, like, oh, damn, you think this is going on? No, I think this is gonna happen. Wait, what if this happened? Oh, that was cool. So there's definitely, this movie does progress. It definitely, like you said, it starts slow. First 30 minutes or so, if you can get past that, the movie gets way better. I thought it was actually really cool and fun story. It was interesting. It was entertaining. Like 80 to 90% of the de-aging CG on Homeboy looked fantastic. There's a couple moments I'm like, this looked way better earlier. But overall, I can't even complain on that because it really looked good for the most part. And I don't know, just interesting to see the world that was built behind these characters pretty quickly, honestly.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you grow attached to them without trying. Like, it's just immediate.
So that's what you want. Is you want to care for these characters, and that's what what most directors want to do. Is
you want to hit that empathetic in their shoes type thing. So then you have an understanding.
You don't have a problem with that in this movie. You kind of feel empathetic for every character, and then one of them dies, and you're like, oh, hey.
Yeah, what the no, I love that person, man. Like, no, don't do it. Hey.
I think there is a message in this movie, which I think the director was trying to give the audience, because it's all an ethical question about cloning. Because this whole movie is nothing about just cloning.
Facts.
And it's all like the main villain, who's what was his name? I think it was like
Clay.
Clay. He created this new program where he creates clones.
Yep.
To fight wars, because he's like instead of sending actual people, why don't we just send these clones? Yeah. Because clearly they're just property.
Yeah, I mean, they have no family at home waiting for them. You know what I mean? So they just make them to go out there, and if they die, they die. Ain't no big thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because there's a moment when he says something along the lines like, now, you know who's going to take his place? A guy with a wife at home or a sister at home. Like, he starts saying that. I'm like, I see what you're saying, but at the same point, you're playing God, because then another creation of his, he's like, I took fear out of it. I took pain out of it. It's just like a soulless...
That's third Will Smith.
That's a soulless body. Like, literally, like, just, you tell it what to do and it does it, but it has no nothing. He took everything out of it. The emotions, the pain.
Which is the soul. It's the soul part. And it's like... if you want to go, like, if you want to use it as a reference, like, in Supernatural, whenever, like, when Sam gets his soul taken away, he no longer feels sympathy. He just kind of does what he does. Yeah. And it's the same way with this one. It's like, the first clone that's created, the one that's getting sent to kill older Will Smith. Yep. I don't even remember his actual name in the fucking movie.
Junior. That's all they call him, was Junior.
No. I'm talking about Will Smith.
Henry.
There you go. So, they send Junior to kill Henry, and then, like... it's like that's the first clone, but he feels empathy.
Yeah,
he feels everything because he was like what I said. It was like he was grown. He was grown. They said that he was grown in in a surrogate mother.
Yeah.
So he was
born.
Yeah, and he has a soul. Yeah. So that also comes with the question of like, if you create a clone of a human, does that have a soul?
Yeah.
Because if it feels empathy and if it feels fear and all these emotions,
and it can actually make its own genuine choices,
free will, then it technically has a soul. So I understand what the director was doing with this. Yeah. It's kind of like doing that and then showing because cloning at the end of the day kind of leads towards military. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's just bodies.
Yeah, if the government could clone actual humans and not have the repercussions of it having a soul, they could send them out to bodies because they'll only just follow directions.
Yeah.
And it begs the question of, is it ethical or non-ethical? Is it okay to clone a human or is it not okay to clone a human? I mean, clearly we clone a fucking sheep. Can we clone a human? So it's I understand what he was going for, and I get the message. And I think a lot of people said that they couldn't get the message.
Yeah, and and the thing is, it's like it's something that's been told before. It's just a new reiteration here. It's a new version. We're gonna go with that because I can't say
reiteration.
Thank you.
There you go.
English from her. So basically, it's something that's been told before, but just through a different lens, different perspective, however you want to describe it. So it was interesting, it was entertaining, and I like kind of how it progresses and how you get like that classic coming of age for both of them, for both Henry, which is adult original, and Junior, which is clone 1. You know what I mean? And so it's just interesting to see that dynamic and the growth, and it's just funny because 9 times out of 10, those super awesome like count on super deadly agents, when they're like, I want to retire, I'm just gonna chill. No, he won't chill. He's gonna do everything. Just go to kill him. Like, bro, you know you can't kill this dude. Just leave him alone. If he tries to do anything, nuke him. Like, you have no choice.
Clearly.
Like, so no, it's just interesting, and there were some really smart decisions made when it came to like fighting. Excuse me. To like setups from fighting, weaponry, just like little things like that that I hadn't seen before. No,
so that was really action scenes are really great. I think they're really good. Yeah. Action scenes really good. Story was decent. It was really actually good. It wasn't even decent. I would say it's good. Yeah. And I don't know. This movie honestly is just kind of like one of those like you either like it or you don't like it. Yeah. It's either or. And that's pretty much what, because if you follow like actual reviews. Yeah. Like from actual like what do you call them?
Like professionals.
Yeah, whatever. Like, okay, don't follow Rotten Tomatoes. We've learned now that Rotten Tomatoes is super biased and you can't follow.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10 they hate a movie and I end up loving it.
Yeah, exactly. So if anything, I'd rather go with IMDb. IMDb has never strayed far, and IMDb gives it a 5.7, which is literally what we're saying is that you either like this movie or you don't like this movie.
It's like, it's in the middle. You know what I mean? If you're a fan of Will Smith, you'll probably like this movie.
Will we recommend this movie? I think
it's worth a watch.
I would say like if someone came up to me and was like, "Hey, did you watch Gemini movie?" I'd be like, "You know what? I did. You should watch it. It's pretty interesting." And then you tell me what you think.
Yeah. I'd be willing to put my name and be like, you know what? I can actually recommend this and say like you'll enjoy it. I'm not gonna say it's gonna change your life.
I'm not gonna say it's great as fuck, you know.
But I mean, if between this and like another movie that came out this year, Hobbs and Shaw, I'm recommending Gemini Man first.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it has humor, has everything, you know, a movie needs humor, action, all that fun stuff. And, you know, this genuine, like, connection way better portrayed than, for example, Hobbs and Shaw. So I definitely recommend that over that. So that's the way to describe it.
No, yeah. And, I mean, there's nothing else to say to this movie other than that.
No, hey, overall, I like it.
Good watch. Recommend.
I'd recommend it. I wouldn't fucking make you sit there and watch it.
I'd give it okay. Stay tuned for more of our stuff. We'll be dropping more trailers, trailer reviews, trailer reactions, movie reviews. I say a bunch of stuff, but yeah, we'll be dropping a lot of stuff. And if you have any recommendations for us to watch, drop it down in the comments below. Yeah. Any videos that you want us to watch in YouTube, leave us a link. It will help us a lot, especially this guy right here. He does 90% of the work here.
But for real though, like you said, any old movies, upcoming movies, and you know, if you maybe not movies, music or books, so just throw
cartoons,
it out there.
Anything.
Cartoons, anything. We're open. We're entertainment moguls. Anyway, if someone's gonna watch and be like, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
Hey, no, you're not.
Get the fuck out of your high horse,
bro. Hey, first things first. You be considered a homeless person under a broken ass bridge, where you don't even get a good bridge.
Damn, a troll?
Yeah, not even, bro. Trolls get good bridges.
Damn, you're right.
They get bridges that get used.
Damn.
We don't get that.
We must pass to answer these questions 3.
Oh, yeah. What is your favorite? No. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time. Adios.
Goodbye.